From Kerala to Jawaharlal Nehru University in Delhi to Samajwadi Party Member of Parliament Shafiqur Rahman Barq in Uttar Pradesh. Babri, the ghost of Babri, was raised on the anniversary of the demolition of the disputed mosque structure. There were inquiries whether there is a wider pattern to create communal disharmony in our country. But the issue has also become more sensitive in poll-bound Uttar Pradesh amidst questions whether this is also a part of a plan to polarize a certain vote bank.
19 years have passed since the demolition of the Babri Masjid. But there's no end to politics over the demolition, be it in Uttar Pradesh or thousands of kilometers away in Kerala. Young school kids at the St. George High School in Padanamthitta made to wear badges saying, "I am Babri." The move allegedly by Islamist group SDPI on the Babri Masjid demolition anniversary, sparking a massive row on the ground. The state BJP has alleged a Syria-like plot to Islamize the state and termed the Pinarayi Vijayan government complicit in making children guinea pigs in a communal war. The chief minister, however, said this was a BJP plot to communalize.
കടുത്ത മനുഷ്യാവകാശ ലംഘനവും ബാലാവകാശ ലംഘനമാണ് ഒരു വശത്ത് നടന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഒന്നും അറിയാത്ത കൊച്ചുകുട്ടികൾ, അതൊരു ക്രിസ്ത്യൻ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് സ്കൂളിൽ പഠിക്കുന്ന കൊച്ചുകുട്ടികൾ, അറിയപ്പെടുന്ന PFI പ്രവർത്തകരാണ് ഈ സംഭവത്തിന് പിന്നിൽ. പിണറായി വിജയൻ ഒരു അക്ഷരം ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് പറയുന്നില്ല. ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വന്തം നാടാണ് കേരളം. ആ ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വന്തം നാടിനെ തീവ്രവാദികളുടെ സ്വന്തം നാടായിട്ട് സർക്കാർ തന്നെ മാറ്റുകയാണ്. കേരളം സിറിയയിലേക്ക് നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
BJP വിചാരിക്കുന്ന അതേ രീതിയിൽ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നടപ്പാക്കാനായില്ല. കാരണം ഇവിടെ അപ്രതിരോധ്യമായ ഇടതുപക്ഷ കരുത്താണ് നിൽക്കുന്നത്. ആളുകളിൽ സംശയം സൃഷ്ടിക്കുകയും അതിനുതകുന്ന വർഗീയ പ്രചരണം ശക്തമായി അഴിച്ചുകൊടുക്കുക. ഏത് കാര്യത്തിലും വർഗീയ നിലവെച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകുക.
The National Child Rights Panel has seen red and asked local police to crack the whip. The order has led to a case against at least 3 SDPI workers, including local leader Munir Ibnu, for communal disharmony and a bid to start riots.
We aim to recapture the democracy and secularism of our country, in which the Sangh Parivar is trying to demolish. However, the Sangh Parivar parties are trying to create communal polarization with this campaign.
ये 6 दिसंबर को बच्चों के मन में एक घृणा का भाव पैदा करने के लिए PFI के लोगों ने ये किया है. डेफिनेटली इन बच्चों से बातचीत की जानी चाहिए. चाइल्ड वेलफेयर कमेटीज़ का ये काम है कि वो उन बच्चों से बातचीत करें और बच्चों के दिमाग में इस तरीके का जहर खोलने वाले लोगों पर, बच्चों को इस तरीके से मानसिक त्रास देने वाले लोगों पर, देश का सांप्रदायिक सौहार्द बिगाड़ने वाले लोगों पर FIR दर्ज होनी चाहिए, पुलिस की कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए.
Another Babri row has played out far away from Kerala in the left bastion of Jawaharlal Nehru University in Delhi, where the left-dominated Students' Union has held a protest march and sought the rebuilding of the Babri Masjid. The Babri event sparked a furious political fight, with the BJP joining in to slam it.
एक स्लोगन दिया गया था, नहीं सहेंगे हाशिमपुरा, नहीं सहेंगे दादरी, फिर बनाओ फिर बनाओ फिर बनाओ बाबरी. तो जिस तरीके से जिन भी जगहों का इसमें मेंशन किया गया, दादरी चाहे हो चाहे वो हाशिमपुरा हो, जहाँ पे एक सांप्रदायिक तरीके से एंटी मुस्लिम वायलेंस हुआ है, और बाबरी में भी जहाँ तक बाबरी मस्जिद का सवाल है, एक इंजस्टिस वहाँ भी हुआ है. और इसका यही मतलब है कि जो इंजस्टिस हुआ है उसे सही किया जाए, और इसको सही करने का जो एक तरीका होगा वो बाबरी को फिर बनाया जाए.
एक बात नहीं समझ पाया आज तक कि हर बार JNU में ही भारत विरोधी, देश विरोधी, आस्था विरोधी, धर्म विरोधी नारे वहीं क्यों लगते हैं. ये JNU कभी पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ क्यों नहीं लगाता है नारे. भारत के आस्थाओं का प्रश्न आता है, बहुसंख्यकों की आस्था का प्रश्न आता है, JNU प्रारंभ हो जाता है. 6 तारीख को नारे सिर्फ इसी कॉलेज में लगते हैं, देश में और कहीं नहीं लगते.
Meanwhile, in poll-bound Uttar Pradesh, the Samajwadi Party, which is eyeing the Muslim vote, has also jumped onto the Babri Masjid bandwagon. In a Facebook post, sitting Samajwadi Party MP Shafiqur Rahman claimed that the Babri Masjid is still alive and will never be forgotten even by the coming generation. 19 years after its demolition and a top court verdict giving closure and clearing the Ram Temple construction, does Babri Masjid remain as polarizing as ever, not just in pole-bound Uttar Pradesh, but across the country? With Rickson Newman in Thiruvananthapuram, Bureau Report, India Today.
So it's raking up Babri demolition aimed at creating communal disharmony in our country. Why should school children in Kerala be forced to wear I am Babri badges? From Kerala to Delhi to Uttar Pradesh are bigger forces at play here. Joining me on India First is Dr. Tasleem Ahmad Rahmani. He's the president of the Muslim Political Council of India. Neha Joshi represents the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Rahul Srivastav is India Today's National Affairs editor. Dr. Rahmani, forcing school children to wear I am Babri badges, even for an Islamist outfit under the scanner like the SDPI or the PFI, is this stooping to a new low, using children as pawns to create communal disharmony, sir?
Now, forcing anything for any purpose is wrong, certainly. But where is the proof that there was a force? It was a distribution, rather a forceful kind of.
To school children. To school children.
So,
मतलब बच्चों को हम बोलते हैं let children study, insulate them, give them a clean environment.
It doesn't
आप
matter
नफरत
whether
की
it's
घृणा
a
भर रहे हैं
school,
बच्चों में.
We have seen the RSS chakas. There are 8-year-old children inside those chakas. And what venom they are pushing into their minds of innocent that everybody knows for last 95 years what they are doing. And what the other people are doing, they are just, we said it. And I gave this slogan 5 years back. Masjid thi, masjid hai, masjid rahegi. And our future generation will always know the history. The world is very much aware that a mosque was demolished. And there are no proofs of any demolition.
There was no namaz offered there. It was a mosque structure.
What the Supreme Court of India has stated very clearly in its verdict. There was no proof of demolition of any temple. But the world has seen the demolition of a mosque by 1.5 lakh goons in the country.
So you agree with what was happening here? Matlab, you agree, little school children going to school put I am Babri badges. You agree that it is the right thing that is being done?
You see, we have resolved it very firmly that all our future generation, until the justice is done,
what is
will
justice
keep
here?
remembering.
So what is justice?
What sort of
what is justice?
What has been done to the community here?
What is justice?
Justice is the rebuilding of Babri Masjid. It's
Where?
very clear.
Where?
At the same place where it has been demolished. There are no proof of demolition of any temple. The Supreme Court has already declared it. And the Supreme Court has also declared it that a large mob of the goons.
No, so you are saying, so what will you do? You will demolish the temple once again, the way Babar did. Babar's army did.
That we will demolish. I'm not telling that we will demolish. I believe firmly that there is a legal course still awaiting. And the legal course has not been finished by just giving a verdict that is against the law of natural justice.
Law of natural justice? In whose court?
Yes, because the law of natural justice is that if a place is demolished, it must be allowed to rebuild at the same place.
Neha Joshi, respond. Dr. Tasleem Ahmad Rahmani says that this is they will ensure that their future generations are told what happened.
Good evening, Gaurav. And perhaps Mr. Rahmani needs to be reminded that this country is still run on the constitution. That's what our laws are based on. It's not based on Sharia laws. So you can't demolish something that you never owned in the first place. The structure was illegal. The court has sanctioned the construction of a Ram temple there. That is what is happening right now. Deal with it. If you have a problem, go to the courts of the country. Don't pass these irresponsible remarks on TV. And
that's exactly what I said.
Please do not drag children in. Gaurav, the larger point of this debate, Mr. Rahmani, I did not interrupt when you were talking. Have a little courtesy.
I'm talking about the
I did not interrupt when you were talking.
Not run through the Sharia, neither the Manuwad. It has to run with the constitutional sanctions.
Islamization and radicalization is a threat that the world is facing
Justice was not done in place
and outfits like PFI, like SDPI, they are dragging children in. Gaurav, we saw how children were dragged into the Shaheen Bagh protest. we saw the kind of disturbing slogans and remarks that children were made to chant during the Shaheen Bagh protests. So there is a deeper threat here. There's a larger design here. We need to be very, very careful. This whole agenda of Islamization, I mean, look at what's happening in Europe. Look at what's happening in UK. If we do not deal with this and deal with it with an iron fist, I mean, why is it, Mr. Rahmani? Why is it, Mr. Rahmani, that your friends at the JNU...
Look at our own self.
Mr. Rahmani, why is it that your friends at the
JNU
suddenly want the Babri back? Don't they believe in the laws of the country? Don't they believe in the Supreme Court of the country?
Much more civilized than ourselves. Here the innocent people.
What is more civilized than the Constitution?
For 50 years. For 50 years, shame of the
What is more sacred than the Constitution of India? This is the judiciary,
now you are going to
which has the responsibility of interpreting the Constitution.
One by one. Let me quickly bring in our National Affairs Editor Rahul Srivastava. One by one. Let everyone not talk at the same time. But Rahul Srivastava, merit in the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights seeking facts on this case and seeking an FIR against those alleged SDPI or PFI activists who compelled children to wear those badges, I am Babri. Childhood, Rahul, should be insulated from issues that create communal disharmony.
I think, Gaurav, any school or any institution of education should desist from taking lines which can inculcate poor values or adverse values. I think, Gaurav, the bigger question here is that if everybody has noticed that post-Supreme Court order, there was not even a single protest by Muslims or the community at large. What does it indicate, Gaurav? That Muslims of India in 1947 chose India and the Constitution of India over the divisive forces. After Babri and Ram Janmabhoomi order by Supreme Court, the Muslim again owed allegiance and pledged their support to the Constitution and the courts of India. I think all such attempts, be it in a university where students feel that they need to fight for a mosque, not for something else, eventually are denigrating the magnanimity and the commitment to the Constitution of Muslims in India. I think Muslims in India were more magnanimous than those who are trying to represent them.
Dr. Rahmani.
Second, very important is that in schools today, if we have students wearing this, tomorrow, why not the 25% Muslims drop out of schooling in early stages? Why not say that I am a student? These are questions which confront the leaders. I think they need to resolve it.
Dr. Rahmani, respond. Muslims have faith in the constitution of our country, perhaps not their leaders. Are you trying or are elements trying to rake up this issue and create communal disharmony in our country, especially ahead of Uttar Pradesh elections? This issue has been settled by the Supreme Court of India. Incidentally, land has been given for construction of a mosque at an alternate location.
You see, the Muslims of India do abide by the Constitution because of their leaders. Leaders also abide by the Constitution. That's the reason for last 35 years, since 1984 onwards, we did not take any public activity regarding the Babri Masjid. Keep on insisting that we will wait for the justice from the court. While the other end, the RSS
and the justice has been delivered.
Groups were
and
out
justice
of the
has
street,
been delivered, Mr. Rahmani.
And the blood was there. More than 3,000 people were killed by these Hindutva group all those 35 years. So they have to live by the Constitution. The Muslims already are living by the Constitution. Their leader also abide by the Constitution.
Sir, एक बार Supreme Court का आदेश आ गया. Once the court has delivered a verdict, then who are these? What is Shafiqur Rahman saying? Babri Zinda, inshallah.
I'm not talking about the Shafiqur Rahman. If the verdict is faulty itself,
if the verdict is faulty, challenge it in court.
Who are you to
follow
that?
further. The legal procedure has not been stopped there. There is a parliament above the Supreme Court of India and even the Supreme Court.
The country has accepted it. Who are you, Mr. Rahmani, to decide if justice has been delivered or not?
Justice has not been delivered, and we will fight for justice through the Constitution.
And who gives you the authority to decide that?
No, so if the verdict doesn't go in your favor, you will say justice has not happened. Dr. Rahmani, let's be very clear. Land has been given at an alternate location for the construction of a mosque.
Why? Why land has been given? If there was no
Once the
mosque,
Supreme
as
Court has
the
decided,
Hindutva-wadi people
you went
say,
in appeal. That
because there
appeal
was a
has been
mosque,
addressed.
and the court
You will
has
continue to
given-
create
court
fissures
has
in our
allotted-
society.
No, it is not about the frictions. We are not devising any friction. It is the BJP, the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, who has raised the
Distributing
Mathura
I
issue,
am Babri
although the Mathura
badges
people has
to little
unanimously and
students
amicably
who
decided
don't even
the issue.
understand what Babri
They try
is,
to wait over their
who
end
don't
to
even
try to
understand the
vitiate the
larger
peaceful
agenda
atmosphere in
that
Mathura
you have
just for
against
the
this
electoral
country.
purposes.
Neha Joshi, respond to Muslim leaders or leaders who say that first it was the Ram Janmabhoomi issue. Now there are leaders who are raising the issue of Mathura, and Rahul Srivastava has just returned from Mathura. He's been reporting from what's been happening there. Then is the issue of Kashi. In case, the fear is that in case Muslims keep quiet after Ayodhya, then Mathura, Kashi, and then many other issues will continue to keep them on
3,000
tenterhooks.
Gaurav, this is not about keeping quiet. The Supreme Court, the apex court of the country, delivered a verdict. The temple is being built. An alternate site was allocated for the construction of a mosque. This verdict has been largely accepted by the people of the country, as it should be. There was an appeal. The court has dispensed with that too. Now, to bring this up again and again, and who are these Muslim leaders, Gaurav? I think it's important to not give them voice. Look at what they're doing. Little students are being fed this kind of venom. We see videos emerging from Kerala. We see recently we saw in Kota these prachar vans were made to sort of announce that Corona is only going to go from this country if Babri is reconstructed. Now, these kind of incidents keep cropping up from different parts of the country, showing that there are these alleged Muslim leaders who claim to, represent the interests of Muslims, much like Mr. Rahmani. But what they are in fact doing is defying the constitution of the country, defying the judgment of the Supreme Court of India.
Let me
The
once
larger
again bring in
agenda
Rahul
here is to
Srivastava.
polarize, to divide.
Rahul, is this aimed at polarizing? Take for example what Shafiqur Rahman Barq said, raising Babri in a media post. Is it aimed at elections? BJP in Uttar Pradesh says it's a reflection of the Talibani or Jinnawadi mentality of the Samajwadi Party.
Gaurav, I think the polarizers on the Hindu side and on the Muslim side are basically the two sides of the same coin. It is basically a mutually beneficial relationship between them, and they keep doing it. Now, the point is, Gaurav, that when you say that the hurt of Babri is still around, Gaurav, if I am locked in a land dispute with you and I win, you will also nurse that hurt. Gulzar had said, कि ज़ख्म दिखते नहीं अभी लेकिन ठंडे होंगे तो दर्द निकलेगा. It will be there. But to make it a political meal is terrible. Because what you are trying to do is play on the sense of hurt of somebody.
Yes.
I think it's also bad of the political leaders to exploit this hurt, and also the BJP and the right-wing organizations who want that once the Muslims have retreated and accepted the court order on Ayodhya, they are pressing now for a Mathura and a Kashi. I think both the communities can display broad shoulders if the leaders leave them alone. The crisis is the attempted polarizations by the leaders to stay in vogue, stay in power.
We will continue to track developments on this story very, very closely. This is an extremely sensitive issue. Dr. Rahmani, Neha Joshi and Rahul Srivastava for joining me here on this India First special. Many thanks. I need to slip into a quick break at this stage. All the latest news from the world of business coming up with Abha Bakaya, including former RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan, exclusive on the state of economy. Our Business Today special coming up.